Welcome back to Unqualified and Uneducated, where we give you our unqualified and uneducated opinions on all things sports, movies, TV, or anything else that's interesting. On today's episode, as always, we got the rookie podcaster, the homeboy Carl, out in Clovis. What up, Carl?
What's good? What's good? Hopefully everybody had a happy Thanksgiving out there, you know?
Actually, bro, like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. We had some rain on Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and it pretty much cleared up all that smoke that we had in the atmosphere. Ever since pretty much like Thursday morning, it was still raining and everything, but we pretty much had that clear fresh air. You know, that fresh air that comes after the rain. So it's been doubly fresh because we've been sucking in smoke for the last 2 weeks. How about you guys? What's your air quality like?
Honestly, I just came back into the valley last night, so I haven't been out in the air that much. But when I was driving around, it seemed pretty clear. I think there was a little bit of rain here when I was out of town, which I'm assuming did the same thing. But I went from that fresh Washington, Oregon air to that mediocre ass valley air. So I don't know if I feel any better.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're going from like fresh to like, I don't know, our fresh, that's gonna be a drop. But you know, but it's been good for us because like everyone was wearing those face masks and you know, coughing around and stuff. You know what's weird? I saw some people that I know smoke cigarettes and they were wearing this face mask. And I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, why would you wear a face mask and you smoke? Like, it's a wrap for you anyways. Just breathe in that smoke.
Doesn't make any sense. Like, do you think people who smoke stop smoking when it's bad air quality and they just breathe?
That's what I'm saying.
High from that?
They're just like, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you smoke cigarettes on the reg and then decide to say, hey, the air quality's bad. I need to put this mask on and protect my lungs.
Do you think they have a cigarette inside of the mask that they're smoking?
Possibly, because...
And they're like hotboxing their face.
Ooh, that could be a possibility, depending on how big the mask is. I just thought that was weird that people are out there just protecting their lungs when they smoke on the reg. But,
yeah, that's kind of confusing.
I mean, but shout out to you guys. I really didn't understand it, but you know, shout out to you guys. You know, protect your lungs, everybody, no matter how much you smoke. So as this is at 2:53 on a Sunday afternoon, the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Carl, how was your Thanksgiving?
You know what, man? I had a very decent Thanksgiving. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go visit my sister up in, well, she lives in Washington, but we went to this place in Oregon and like stayed at an Airbnb.
Oh, nice.
Which was pretty dope. And the best part about it, we got our Thanksgiving dinner at this little like dive bar where you could just go in there and you pay like $13 or whatever per plate, and they just come out with this full Thanksgiving feast, a piece of pie and everything. This was just a straight up bar that we walked into.
Oh, word?
I thought that was so great.
Word? And the food was good.
Yeah, the food was good.
Oh, that's dope.
It was real good.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, that's cool because you don't have to do dishes at all.
Yeah, you didn't have to do dishes. We just walked up in there. We were able to have drinks with our food too. So it's just like positives.
Yo, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, Thanksgiving was great. I mean, it was pretty decent. I mean, like always, my brother, he flew in from Milwaukee. And
Wait, your brother's with Giannis, dude?
Yeah, my brother. Yeah, he said he hasn't watched them this year. He told me he hasn't been to the new arena, but he's pretty much from, like, he's lived in Oakland most of his life, right? So he's a Warriors fan, but you know, since he moved out to Milwaukee, he's kind of on the Giannis bandwagon right now. So
that's a come up.
You know, shout out to him for seeing the light. Shout out to my brother for seeing the light. But he hasn't been to the new arena, and he said people out there are crazy Bucks fans, crazy Packers fans, which you can imagine. You know,
Yeah,
so he said it's a good sports atmosphere down there.
that's pretty cool.
Sacramento. It's a pretty cool place when the Kings are rocking, but it's not like the best sports town. I would love to live in like a real sports town, you know.
Yeah,
Just to
I
not
agree.
even to live there, but just maybe like to be there during like a big game or something like that, just to see the how crazy the fans get.
Yeah, I bet it would like during the World Series. Like if you were in Boston, I bet that was so wild.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or yeah, like because everyone's pulling for the team and no one's like no, you wouldn't hear somebody say I'm rooting for somebody else.
Yeah,
It's all like I want to be in an area where everyone's like on the same team and rooting for one team. But let me get back to my Thanksgiving. It was cool. We had it at my aunt's house. Brother flew in. We just pretty much just ate, hung out for the day, and then came back and just slept. I got hit hard with the itis this year, man. I don't know. I think it's because I've been doing the keto diet. So
hmm
for the month of November, so I haven't been eating any carbs, like low carbs, under 30 grams of carbs every day, no sugars, and no fruit. Just pretty much meat, vegetables, and some dairy. Can't really do too much dairy because the lactose be killing me. It's cheese and yogurt, ice cream. Those are weekend foods. So
I feel it. I feel it.
couldn't eat too much of that. So I mostly been eating vegetables and meat. And so I think what had happened was when I got to Thanksgiving and I just had nothing but carbs. My body once I was done, I had to take a nap. I came home and just passed out. Passed out. I was out for a couple hours too.
Did you eat hella taters or what?
Oh man, mashed potatoes on mashed potatoes. I had the mashed potatoes, the sweet potatoes, some cornbread, like just dressing. Uh, I had the rolls, the Hawaiian rolls. Man, I had so many carbs. I looked down and like I didn't even grab any turkey the first time or ham. I just had nothing but carbs, bro. I just went straight for like bread products. Like I had nothing but bread products, corn, everything that I can't eat while I'm on keto. I just had a plate full of it. So I think my body was like not ready for that carbo load, and I just ate, and then man. But afterwards, I had the biggest failure of Black Friday shopping in the history of Black Friday shopping.
Oh no.
So, after I woke up from my nap, my brother and my little cousin and my uncle, we go see a movie, Wreck-It Ralph or Ralph Breaks the Internet. I didn't see the first one, but the second one, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty decent. It's a pretty good movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know they had a second one.
Yeah, the second I haven't seen. Yeah, I don't know. It was the first one. Have you seen the first one?
Yeah, the first one was pretty cool.
Oh, the second one's really good. They had a lot of cool stuff in that movie. So we saw that. I go home and I'm waiting for my friends to hit me up because we want to go Black Friday shopping. So the rule of Black Friday, you pretty much wait till like 11 and 12 o'clock the next morning, and then or that night 11, 12 o'clock, and you go out. So we kind of said, let's wait a couple hours after 12, and then we'll do
Oh,
it. So we went out. So we were staying up. We were at my friend's house. We just stayed up, and then it was like 2 o'clock. We were like, let's get on the road. For some reason, we never checked our phones. We just said, let's do it. And we checked our phone, and all the stores were closed. Like, everything was closed. Everything was legitly closed. And then we were like, oh, well, the next store opens up at 6 o'clock and
yeah.
7 o'clock. Like, it was Target, GameStop, and Best Buy. Like, they open up at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, if I go home, I'm not coming out. I'm going to sleep. So we just all decided just to stay up, stay the whole night, and go shopping the next, in the morning. So we do that. We get to Target. We're standing in line. Luckily, we were like really close to the front. It starts raining a little bit, but we weren't in line that long. We get there, and what we were looking for were the PS4 bundles with the Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
It was $200 for the PS4 plus the new Spider-Man, and everyone keeps on talking about how good the Spider-Man game is. So I at least wanted to play it and everything. And normally like these new games are like $60.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you really look at it, you're really buying a PS4 for about $140, tax included. I mean plus tax, but really if the Spider-Man game is like $60 on its own, you're really getting a PS4 for about $140. And I was like, that's a deal. So that's what we were looking for. So we hit Target, had nothing. Went to Best Buy, didn't have it. Went to GameStop, didn't have it. Went to Walmart, didn't have it. Doubled back to another area where Target was, didn't have it. Walmart didn't have it. GameStop didn't have it. You know what had happened? It turns out that they opened the stores for Black Friday shopping at 3 p.m. on Thursday.
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving. What type of sense does that even make?
You didn't know that, dude?
No,
They'd be opening the stores up earlier and earlier.
See, that's the thing. I haven't done the Black Friday shopping in like 2 years. So I always...
Yeah, 2 years ago they actually opened up the stores on Black Friday at like 12 o'clock. Nowadays they start their Black Friday sales on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving anyways.
That is crazy. I did not know that. Then what's what's the point? Like you're like 3 o'clock, GameStop opened at 3, Walmart was open at 5. I think Best Buy opened at 6, like on Thursday. What was that's like Thanksgiving dinner time. Like
because they don't care about family, bro. They just care about money.
That is I didn't realize that. That's crazy. And then every store they went to, they were like, yeah, we sold out of those yesterday, and I was just like, how? You guys like how? And then
you guys weren't even open yet.
Yeah, I was just like, what are you talking about? Like, you guys don't. And I was like, then what was the point of like standing in line? We stood in line. Like, why were we standing in line for? What were we standing in line for? And then apparently people wanted TVs.
Yeah.
Dude, at this point, shouldn't everybody in America have a TV now?
Like, I don't know, man. Everyone wants a bigger, better TV.
I'm just saying, what happened to the TV last year? Like, what happened to your TV from the 2 years ago? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
They want to put a TV in their bathroom.
A 65-inch 4K TV.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, there was some good deals. Like they had a 65-inch 4K for $220. I actually, when I struck out for the PS4, I was like, should I get a TV? Because I'm just saying, I felt so defeated because I just stayed up all night and we ended up with nothing.
You guys didn't get one thing.
I didn't get anything, and my friend Charles didn't get anything. Luckily, my boy Mike, he bought like 4 games because he has a PS4. And another reason why I feel defeated was because my boy Mike told me and my friend Charles, he said if we buy the PS4 bundle, he would buy Call of Duty for both of us.
What the?
So I was like, tonight is a night of come ups. I'm going into like, I left my mom's place thinking I'm coming up. I'm thinking I'm getting a PS4 plus Spider-Man and Call of Duty, the new one. I'm like, come ups on top of come ups plus the deals. And I just went home and I just walked back in here and I just realized how much of a failure I was. Like that, honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's probably like the lowest point of my life.
Yeah, that might be the saddest Black Friday experience I ever heard.
Like I stayed up all night for no reason. Like
Did you guys at least go get breakfast?
Nah, we didn't.
Wow.
Nah, we didn't, man.
Yeah, dude. That's,
okay.
Trash.
Okay, so this is what it was. Okay, so it was like 3-4 in the morning. We were like driving around, and then we had stopped at a Jack in the Box, right? So we drive up to the menu to order some food, and normally you pull up and you say, hey, everybody, what you want, and everybody tells you what you want. Dude told me, he said, hey guys, I got 2 minutes before my register closed, and then if you don't order, I won't be able to take your order for another 15 minutes. So I don't know. This is the first time I ever heard of something like this. So I looked at my boys. I was like, "What you guys want?" They said tacos. I turned to the dude and said 20 tacos. So, dude, we just bought 20 tacos
Oh my god.
at 3 o'clock, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then we ate. I had 4 of those, and then I think my friend had 3, and another friend had 2. So we had just 13 tacos in the bag at my friend's house, and we just left them there. So, so we weren't too hungry, and we had donuts that morning too.
Oh, okay.
So I think I forgot about that. We had 8, so we weren't. It was just like, let's just time to go home.
Yeah, I've been to Black Friday shopping one time. Well, actually, usually I go like every year, but it's just to mess around. But I went one time legit, and that's when they did actually open up at like 1 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah,
they do, and we went, and it was pretty crazy. But we stayed out, and then like we went to have breakfast after, because only my cousin ended up like buying 2 movies, and then we were just like, let's just go get breakfast.
I mean,
was it even worth?
Yeah. Like, yeah, I've gone like besides the last 2 years, I usually have gone like every year, and I've picked up like that's when I get 2K, like my 2K games. It's during Black Friday, because instead of spending like $60 bucks, $60, $70, you can get it for like 27. And they had the thing I was feeling bad because they had Giannis on the cover, and Giannis was looking at me, and I didn't get it. I just felt so defeated, and I didn't want to stand in line. And I just want to say right now, I'm sorry, Giannis. I could have bought you for 27 bucks.
27 bucks.
Shout out to the Bucks. I could have got him for 27 bucks.
You let him down, man.
I let Giannis down. That was a come up. Giannis was like, no blueberries? Oh, bro, I let him down. But so then I just came back and just slept for the rest of the day. And that was the end of my my Thanksgiving. Ended on such a disappointing note.
Yeah, that end note is awful, dude.
I feel like, I mean, and I guess I should have looked up times. But that's
crazy though. I can't believe they weren't open the next at 1 in the morning.
That's what I thought. I guess they just was like, we've been open since 5 o'clock. You guys have 8 hours. You guys have they
just had their regular ass hours.
Yeah, it was just regular hours, really. So, and I told my friends we'll just look at because Cyber Monday, they have deals on Cyber Monday too.
Yeah, but that's what I hit up is Cyber Monday.
That's the plug. So I'm waiting for Cyber Monday and seeing if there's anything I can get on Cyber Monday, any deals. But I really don't think it's anything like the PS4 for $200 plus Spider-Man and Call of Duty. So
yeah, I don't. The Call of Duty is definitely not coming through, dude.
But it's whatever, bro. Back to the Thanksgiving theme. What's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving, and what's your least favorite thing?
I think my favorite thing is when you get the roll and you cut the roll open and you put some butter on it, and you put a piece of every single thing. Like you put the turkey on there, some cranberry sauce, some potatoes, and gravy, and then is there anything else? Stuffing or dressing, whatever. Yeah. And then, whenever I do it in hamper with my family, there's some bomb green beans, so I'll put some of that on there.
Hey.
And then it's just one bite of that, and it's just so good, dude. Hey. So it's just that little combo sandwich.
I like that.
Least favorite thing?
Oh, yeah, tell me.
I don't know. I guess, yams.
You don't like the yams?
Yeah, I ain't about those yams. They're too sweet.
Yeah. My family, especially my mom, when we were younger, she used to make them super sweet. She would put marshmallows on top of them.
And yeah, I had that once, and I was just like, this just is not for me.
It's a dessert at that point.
It is. It's just a dessert, and it's I'm not ready for dessert yet.
Yeah, I'm trying
to have a pie for dessert.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat. I'm trying to eat
pie for dessert, not this.
Yeah, not the yams, but yeah. And I've seen you make creations during regular meals. So that freaking Thanksgiving creation's got to be a masterpiece.
It's a come up, that's for sure.
That's for sure. Okay, so I think my favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving, and I think this is because I don't eat them a lot throughout the year, I would say it's dressing and macaroni and cheese. Like,
Ooh.
I really don't eat a lot of macaroni and cheese throughout the year. And, like, like when we go to El Pollo Loco, I've never ordered macaroni and cheese.
That's true.
So the only time I really eat it is during Thanksgiving because, like, my aunt, like, she bakes it instead of, like, doing, like, the normal stovetop BS. Just, like, she bakes it. Like, I don't like the macaroni and cheese in the box. I only like it when it's, like, really cooked. So, and I only get that one time a year, really. So those are, like, my two favorite things to eat. And my least favorite thing, and this might be a shocker, I don't really like turkey that much.
Turkey's kind of dry, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I only eat it with the sandwich.
Yeah, I don't like, and I think I've always eaten turkey at Thanksgiving because, like, that's, like, the norm.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to. But, like, I was thinking, like, the only time I eat turkey is during Thanksgiving or, like, Christmas meals. I don't, like, unless you, like, order a turkey sandwich, that's just different. But, like,
yeah, it is different.
It's a lot different. But when somebody just takes a slab of turkey on your plate and you just eat it, it's kind of dry no matter how you cook it.
It is dry. That's why you have to use that the cranberry sauce.
Cranberry
to just
sauce.
even compete with it, bro.
Gravy. Like, if you do a turkey bread sandwich, man, you might die.
You will die.
Like,
you will die.
Like, get
There's
to
a 100% chance of death.
You will die. So I didn't eat that much turkey this time around. Like I said, my first plate was nothing but carbs. I just had bread products on my first plate, and I didn't realize I had no turkey until I already had sat down. And you know what? I was content.
Yeah, like, people get all worked up about the turkey, and it's just like, it's all right. And then people go even farther, and they start debating, white meat or dark meat.
Oh, bro.
And I'm out here like, the dark meat's better because it's not as dry, but it's just turkey.
Yeah, I never understood the debate, the white meat or dark meat. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'd never asked for any type of meat. They just put it on my plate, right? I just said I want just turkey. And I think I've always just gotten the white meat.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
The white meat extra dry.
And the white meat's the driest of them all. That stuff is like, you can start a fire with turkey, with white meat.
That stuff is way too dry.
So
the dark meat's tolerable. It's actually, the dark meat's a lot better than the white meat. Yeah.
I just feel sorry for my future family, because, like, I really don't rock with turkey that much. So I'm not going to be inclined to cook it. Like, I hope.
Yeah, I'm going to straight go to the store and buy a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, just buy a chicken for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I have everything else made, We'll get the dressing, the cranberry sauce, the macaroni and cheese, corn, all the good stuff, the fixins, the green beans. I love green beans, though. Green beans are a plug.
Bomb, dude.
They're a plug. When you cook them right, they're a plug. Have that, get it all set up. But nah, man, the turkey, and I haven't been eating too much pork. So ham's cool, but I don't eat it in excess. So
yeah, ham's cool, but yeah, I don't go out of my way for that either.
Yeah, don't go out of my way. I mean, if it's there, it's there. If there's not enough of it, I just say I'm all right. But
yeah, people get all worked up about Thanksgiving, for the ham and the turkey, and I'm out here just like, give me some potatoes.
I killed the mashed potatoes. My aunt, she fixed them up super good. There was like, I don't know what was in them, but it wasn't normal mashed potatoes, man. Because I took a scoop of them and I looked at them and I was like, whoa, this is different. I think she made them out of red potatoes.
Oh.
And I think somebody had some of the skin in them, so it was like, I don't know. They were just really good, and I just stacked them up, and I was like, man, I haven't had mashed potatoes in a long time. Oh, and there's gravy. Let me get some of the gravy. So I was just chomping on mashed potatoes. I went back for a second round of mashed potatoes before I even finished my food. I was like, yeah, the rest of this is gonna need some mashed potatoes and gravy. So plug that up. So,
yeah, mashed potatoes are on point all the time.
You can't go. You just can't beat a potato.
You can't.
A potato is like one of the best foods in the world, or best food ingredient in the world, because you can do so much stuff with it.
The Irish know that.
They did the potato famine. I don't know what they were complaining about. I'm just saying. I don't want to. We shit on a lot of people on this channel, and I don't want to shit on the Irish too bad. But I'm just saying, you can have mashed potatoes with those potatoes. Like
the Irish mess themselves up, man. They couldn't handle potatoes.
You could have made French fries, home fries, hash browns, tater tots.
Ooh, tater tots, bro. On my trip, that's all we had. We had tater tots every single day, basically.
Bro, that's a plug.
And I was not even mad.
That's a plug.
Dude, I was going in on tater tots.
Yo, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
We went to this place and got Cajun tots.
Oh, what?
Goodness,
what is that? What is that?
I don't know. They were just like extra crispy tots, and then they had some like supposedly Cajun seasoning. So it was just like oof. And you dip them in some ranch. Oh my gosh, dude.
Yo, that sounds like a plug right there.
I was so happy just chomping down on tater tots, man. Napoleon knew what he was talking about, bro.
Hey, man, all I'm saying, man, potatoes. If all you can eat is potatoes, you're not that worse off, man. Cause like
man, the Irish really messed up, bro.
You can do a lot with a potato. Like it's not like it's a tomato. Like you can't do much with a tomato except just eat it.
You could do a pretty good amount with tomato too, though.
I couldn't.
Salsa.
That's it. That's it.
Ketchup.
I don't use it.
Yeah, I don't really use ketchup either.
Yeah, I would with the tomato. You either slice it. There's only 3 options for me: slice it, make salsa like you said, or just leave it alone.
Yeah, that's 2 options. You're right.
There's only 2 options. You can slice it up. You can put it in slices. People like tomato slices in their hamburgers and sandwiches.
Yeah.
Or you could dice it up to make salsa. That's like the only time I'll eat tomatoes. Really, is like if it's diced up with salsa and then they drown it in lime. And they got all this other stuff in it. But if it's just some real...
Yeah, I like me a good salsa.
A good salsa, you can't beat that. But you're going to have the lime going strong.
Ooh, the citrus coming through on the salsa is real nice.
The citrus, like, makes it... Like, it masks the tomato taste and the smell. So I can eat that. But if you just slice up a tomato and you put that big old juicy thing in my burger, man, I don't know.
Yo, I used to be against it. Now I'm for it.
You are?
I eat tomatoes on the reg on my sandwiches.
Hey, man, it's good. They're good for you.
That's why I like tried it again. I was like, man, I know this is good for my health. So I took a bite and I was like, hey, that's not that bad.
Hey, I'm happy for you, bro. I hope that one day I can get to that level.
I hope that one day you can too.
But right now,
because then you can enjoy a BLT.
Oh, that's the bacon, lettuce, and tomato?
Yeah.
See, I've never done anything like that because I couldn't understand why would you have just...
I didn't understand either. And then I tried it and I was like, damn.
Yo, I always felt like you only got 3 ingredients, right? And one of them you chose tomatoes as your 3rd ingredient on that sandwich? Nah, I couldn't do that, fam. Give me a bacon, lettuce, and turkey or something like that.
Bro, now you want turkey?
Slices, man. Come on, man. That's turkey deli meat, man.
Oh, deli cuts.
Deli cuts, bro. I can't. I'm not gonna have a freaking turkey chunk. Yeah, I don't want a turkey chunk. Nah. Let's see. How long do you? Well, you guys don't have leftovers, but how long do you munch on leftovers? How many days after Thanksgiving?
Probably 2 days after.
2 days after.
Lunch, dinner.
That's it. I think if you go 3rd day, that's too much, man.
That's too much turkey,
That's
bro.
too much. I don't even think they're good after that, man.
It's not. I don't even think potatoes hold up that long.
It doesn't. Your Thanksgiving leftovers, that shelf life is like 2 days. Like you eat them Thursday. Friday you should clear out the majority of them, and then Saturday you're on to a whole new holiday. People already set up for Christmas. Yeah, Saturday is a whole different. Yeah, you're right. That's everybody already setting up. You're getting other things ready. You're making cookies at that point.
Yep.
So yeah, you got to pass those leftovers. Let them go. If you haven't eaten them, then those need to be left in the trash, or else you might get sick. Like nobody wants like I remember. Oh, bro, like. I remember in high school, there was a kid that came to school on like Monday or Tuesday morning, and he brought lunch to school, and it was leftovers from Thanksgiving.
Oh no!
I thought that was the most nastiest thing. And this dude wasn't like poor or anything. It's not like this was his only meal. Like he couldn't afford anything else. But he just felt like his leftovers were held up strong. He had it all. He had turkey. He had the mashed potatoes. He had some ham in there. And I was just like, I don't know, man. Like that shelf life has got to be. It's got to be expired.
I bet those taters were starting to turn green on him.
Hey, man. They're trying to grow spouts on him.
Yeah, this dude probably thought he had green beans with his mashed potatoes.
Yo, it was so nasty because when you eat Thanksgiving food outside of Thanksgiving, it's kind of weird. It's a weird combination of food. Like you got macaroni and cheese, you got mashed potatoes. Like that, you don't normally eat like those together, plus turkey and ham. Like normally you don't have two meats on one meal. Like you think about it, the construction of a Thanksgiving meal is kind of weird.
Yeah, man. I don't know who decided on those, but
I rock with most
choose
of it.
Turkey for?
Yeah. That is what. Why is turkey important?
I don't know, man. All I know is turkey usually has a negative connotation to it because if you call someone a turkey, isn't that a bad thing?
I think so. Like,
but I guess it's the same if you call someone a chicken.
I mean, I'd rather be called a chicken than like a turkey neck. Like, what would you rather be called? A chicken or a turkey neck?
Turkey neck.
Yo, that fool got a turkey neck. You be like, man, stop looking at my neck. And then if somebody say you a chicken, you be like, no, I'm not, man. Stop playing.
You're right.
I don't know. I feel like,
I honestly didn't think about calling someone a turkey neck. You kind of took it to the next level there.
Okay, so back at my old job, there was this guy. He was a portly guy. And the Spanish word for fat is gordo.
Yeah.
So one of my friends, Nacho, would make fun of the other guy by saying gordo really fast. And if you say it fast enough, it sounds like a turkey. So he'd drive around on a forklift. He'd say, and this was all around Thanksgiving time. So one time I came out into the yard, and my friend, who's rather portly at the time, he was like, "Man, that fool keeps on saying, that fool keeps on gobbling at me." And I was like, "Gobbling?" He said, "Yeah, he keeps on sounding like a turkey." And I was like, "For real?" And then he said, "Yeah, watch him." And Nacho pulled up on a forklift while you heard was. I went up to Nacho. I was like, "Bro, why do you keep gobbling at him?" He's saying, "Oh, because I'm saying gordo, but I'm saying really fast. And it sounds like a turkey because Thanksgiving's next week. So I want him to know that he's not safe because Thanksgiving's next week." So he did that all the way until Thanksgiving. And then the next Monday when we got back to work, they got into an argument, and that fool Nacho yelled at my friend. He said, "Just because Thanksgiving passed, don't think you're safe, because Christmas is around the corner, and I'll still cook you for Christmas." And then he hopped on the forklift and all the way to the mill. So now that you think of it, I'd rather be called a chicken than I'd rather be called a chicken.
Oh my goodness, Nacho sounds like a hero, dude.
Yeah, that fool was the best, man.
I was wondering why he said, "Don't think you're safe."
Yeah, he said, "Don't think you're safe," because this guy was, at the time, he was particularly round, and he kind of reminded me of a turkey. Not like once Nacho told me what that was, all the pieces were starting to seek in. Like he's kind of round. He is a gordo. Thanksgiving is like next week, and if you say gordo super fast, it sounds like a turkey.
Oh my goodness!
So
that was great.
Yeah, that was like, I was like, yo, that I've never heard a nickname that works so well. That was like the most perfect nickname in the world, and like there was sound effects. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Shout out to you, Nacho.
Yeah, Nacho, you're my hero.
All right, so what about pies? What is your pie?
It's just that pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. I like sweet potato pie. I don't have hate.
Honestly, I don't know if I ever had sweet potato pie.
It's like it's similar to pumpkin. It just has a different taste.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's similar to pumpkin. Some people can't tell the difference. It's like it tastes like pumpkin with like more cinnamon.
I like that pumpkin out the can pie.
Word.
Stuff is bomb.
Oh, word.
I don't care if someone makes some fancy ass recipe. Just take it out of the can, put it in the pie crust, and I'll be happy.
All right, so let's rank them. So like, okay, so we got it. So you're saying for you, number one is pumpkin. What about
pumpkin out the can pie?
Pumpkin out the can pie.
Yeah.
What's next? Or you don't
pecan pie?
Pecan? I've never had one before.
I've had pecan pie before.
I heard there's like a bajillion calories in a pecan pie.
Oh, I had it once.
That's why I've never had it, because like people are like, there's like a bajillion calories in there, and I was like,
man, there's like a bajillion calories in all pie.
That's the thing, though. I was like, I can't afford to, man. I was like, nah, I'm all right, man. I was like, I've already eaten too much. Every time there's a pecan pie, I'm like, yo, I got to back up. Then there's apple pie, where you put it.
Those
Apple
are the
pie.
only two pies I ever had.
Pumpkin and apple.
And pecan.
Okay, pumpkin, apple, and pecan.
On Thanksgiving.
I don't think I've ever really had a blueberry pie.
Like in general.
In general,
I don't think I have either.
Is it like? That sounds stupid, but is it really blue inside?
Probably. But the only thing I imagine about those blueberry pies is like the top is all crisscross.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It
has to be crisscross on the top.
Yeah. Isn't that similar for a cherry pie too?
Probably. I've never had that neither.
I don't think I've had that either.
Oh, well, I had the those cherry pies.
Oh yeah, like
from the supermarket.
From the supermarket.
Like
Yeah. I had those. Those don't count. That's crazy. Freak, man. Hey, I really never had a cherry pie or a blueberry pie before. I always wondered, like, what was that stuff made? Like, is it blue or is it like dark purple?
They're probably dark purple, because like I feel like when you cook it, it's not blue anymore.
Yeah, that is
Plus,
true.
I don't know how blue blueberries really look.
I mean, I eat blueberries. They're pretty blue. They're like a dark blue. I don't know what
Maybe when you cook them, they turn purple.
I don't know what you make do you just the filling? Is it just like blueberries and sugar, and then you just like put water in there and then stir it up and put it in?
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe next Thanksgiving you should try that.
Yeah, sure. How about I'll make a pie and then I'll bring it down for you guys.
For real, I'll eat that blueberry pie so quick.
I'll make a blueberry pie.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's just sugar, water, blueberry, stirred up. Get the crust, fold it over top, and then.
That sounds like a lot of work.
That does sound like a lot of work.
You just kept adding steps.
But because you said the crisscross.
You have to do crisscross.
I'm gonna do the crisscross. All right, book it. You guys.
No tic-tac-toe. It has to be crisscross for reals.
Have no idea how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna crisscross it. The Everly family's getting the blueberry pie on me. Like straight up. That's book that.
All right, it's booked, dude.
All right. So this pie ranking thing, this went to hell.
Bro, it's because
I
don't know if we were doing it for only Thanksgiving or just in general.
In general, I haven't had that many pies in my life.
Me neither. I think I only had pumpkin pie, one slice of pecan pie, and apple pie.
I've only had apple pie and pumpkin pie,
and sweet potato pie.
I think I had a piece of key lime pie, but I just felt I felt weird.
Oh, dang, I don't know if I ever had that.
I feel like I had a piece, but the fact that I said that I had a piece of lemon or whatever, what is it? What did I say? Key lime
pie.
See, I don't forgot what pie it was. I don't think I had it. The fact that I said I had key lime pie made me laugh. Because I feel like
I probably had some boysenberry pie before too.
What the hell,
dude?
How do you have boysenberry pie but not a blueberry pie?
I don't know, because people would rather eat boysenberries than blueberries. Or
Yo,
something.
How different is it? I feel like a boysenberry is not just purple.
I think so.
Hold on, time out. Is a boysenberry built like a blueberry or like a blackberry?
I don't know.
Or like a raspberry.
I feel like it's like a blackberry.
Yeah, I think it is like a blackberry.
I'm just gonna look it up.
And I'm gonna look up the ingredients for a blueberry pie.
Yeah. Boysenberries look like blackberries. They got all the little nuggets on the outside.
Yeah. That might be good.
At least I think I had one of those before.
Yeah,
I had a lot of pies, I think, when I was a kid. And I don't really remember all.
Oh, man, this is going to be kind of hard. I just looked at the crisscross. All right, so hold on. Well, let me see what ingredients. I need 3/4 cup of sugar. Didn't know that. 3 teaspoons of cornstarch. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Half teaspoon ground cinnamon. What? 4 cups of fresh blueberries. I knew I needed the blueberries. And then the pie crust and some butter. I was not off. I was. What did I say? Sugar, water, and blueberries. I kind of just missed the salt and the cinnamon. I could have got by without. You'd have figured it out. I would have got. I don't know about this corn stuff. Yeah. I was gonna make a pie first before I brought you guys one. I wouldn't just
you're gonna taste it and be like, oh, this needs some
salt and cornstarch, cinnamon, and cornstarch, cornstarch. Obviously, I was gonna taste that.
This needs some butter.
Yeah. Obviously, or yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's only gonna take 15 minutes prep, 50 minutes to cook. It's ready in an hour and 5 minutes.
That's not that bad.
So I'm gonna cook it like the day before Thanksgiving and just bring it down. Like, hey guys, here's a pie. See you later.
And then just head right back.
Just head right back home.
All right, bro. I'll hold you to it.
I'm gonna hold myself to it. I'm putting it in my calendar for right now. All right. Okay. So we did our kind of our Thanksgiving deal. A quick update on the movie reviews. We have got your movies. Let me read the list that we have right now. So you guys want us to review either Mean Girls, Starship Troopers, Dragon Ball Evolution, Assassin's Creed, Free Willy 1 through 3. Oh, that's a good one. Brokeback Mountain.
Nah.
And Inception. You guys did some good choices. And I didn't laugh at Brokeback Mountain for any particular reason. Other than
we ain't gonna watch no Brokeback, dude.
I ain't watching Brokeback Mountain. I ain't never seen that movie and I ain't never gonna change.
Hell no.
Alright, we'll figure out what movie we're gonna watch and then we'll let you guys know. Well, you'll know by the review. So, but your reviews have been heard and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch a movie.
I just want to throw in something real quick.
Yes, sir.
Next time we ask for movie reviews, we should make sure that it's on like Netflix or something that's easily accessible, you know?
Oh, yeah. You know what we should know? You know what we should do is we should do, I don't know how to, but we should just turn it into a poll instead of just asking people. That way they just vote.
Yeah, we should have. I think we could probably figure that out on Twitter or something.
Yeah, Twitter, we could do it on Twitter, but nobody really F with us on Twitter.
All right, maybe we can do it on.
Everyone pretty much F with us on Instagram, which I appreciate you guys doing that. And on our Facebook page, we got a couple of people that uses our Facebook page. So
then maybe we'll just have to like put it in a picture, like 3 movies, and then say like put a 1, 2, or 3 as a comment.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, good job. Yeah, we'll do that.
That's why I get paid the big bucks.
Hey man. I want to know why you getting paid and I'm not getting paid, but
because I'm important like that.
I wish I was as important. But you know, shout out to the people that's providing the money for Unqualified and Educated. You guys need to distribute that wealth, and
that's real, man. They really need to start distributing to us.
Hey, it's coming, man. This is a slow grind. We got 30 followers on Instagram, you know. So we getting there. I'm just going to start like asking people to check out our channel pretty soon. We haven't done like a promotion yet. I feel like we need to like get to a couple more episodes. I've been saying that since the beginning. But I feel like we're there. After a year, come springtime, I feel like we're gonna be really. That's when we're really gonna take off. And it helps if both of us believe it.
I believe it.
All right, then I'll try to believe it too. All right, bro. So, have you been keeping up with the sports world recently?
The only thing I've been paying attention to is the Kings.
Mm-hmm.
We almost beat the Warriors last night.
Oh, man.
Which was pretty good. We looked pretty decent out there.
Yeah, we did.
Next to these top-level teams, which is cool.
Bagley 20-17. He was eating.
He wants that starting spot.
He wants it. How long?
I'm glad the coach is making him work for it.
Okay, I want to do this, man, because I really want to talk about the Kings, man. All right, man. So, how long do you think Bagley starts this season? Because I asked that because Bjelica, he started off hot, but he's been kind of trash lately.
Honestly, I think in like 5 games. 10 games.
I think this is what I think. I think if he gets that tip in, I think he starts tonight. You can't get a guy that gets 20 and 17 off the bench and the game winning tip in, and then you unless he's Manu Ginobili, that guy starts the next day.
That fool got stuffed by the rim.
By the rim, he got a wedgie. That's the most epic wedgie. So, in the Kings.
But I guess I could see that.
Yeah, I feel
like it's up to Jaeger.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like that he didn't start initially.
He's actually earning it.
Yeah, he's earning it, so it means more. And he's been the person that plays hard no matter what. So I really appreciate the work ethic from Marvin Bagley. Fox was really trash last night.
Yeah, he was.
But he still managed to get 9 assists. So, the thing with him is he's really learned how to distribute the ball really well. And I really like what I see from him is that even when he's not able to score, at least he's able to, set people up and play defense. A lot of other people, like, you see, like, the top point guards, if their offense isn't going, then they're trash. Like, some people, like, like, other players, not just point guards, but some players, like, if they're not scoring, they're like, have a 0 net anything on the court. They're just like, why are you out there? And that's what happens a lot often with Bjelica, like, or Belly, whatever you want to call him. If he's not scoring, Bjelica. Well, if he's not scoring, then it's like, bro, like, do something, get some rebounds. So, what do you think? What did you think about an interesting one? Justin Jackson. He actually played pretty decent defense on KD, and he was aggressive enough to get some baskets.
Finally. That dude finally woke up and decided to play basketball for us this season.
I appreciate it. I felt like he looked good. I wish he would just play more.
Yeah, I wish he would just keep this up for more than one game at a time.
I agree, because he has that small forward size that we need.
Yeah.
And if he could stay in front of KD, and he did a pretty good job. If he could stay in front of KD, I know KD had like 44 points. I mean, but if he could stay in front of KD, he could stay in front of anybody except Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Nobody can guard Giannis.
Giannis destroyed our team. Their team was hot that night, but Giannis just killed us. So I'm just going down the roster, telling you what I saw. Harry Giles came alive last night. I'm really happy for him. He's getting some confidence back. He had four dimes, I think 5 rebounds, 13 points. I was happy for that. I feel like towards the end of the season or after the All-Star break, he would probably be playing like 20-plus minutes a game. So,
I like that they put him in the G League too.
Oh, yeah.
Some time.
Yeah, he went down to G League, scored 30 points. I was like, all right, that's what, I feel like we're doing, they're developing the talent the right way.
Yeah.
I honestly wish that he would spend a little more time down there, him and Justin Jackson. Because it's not even a demotion. It's really like, we're trying to win right now, so we got to get the guys that are going to help us win. But we want you to get some playing time. Just get a couple games of burn down in the G League real quick. It's like not even disrespect. It's just like, we want you to play so you can get some burn. Just run with those guys for a little bit. And the best part about it, having the G League in Stockton, is it's only like an hour away, less than an hour away.
Yeah, it's pretty close for them.
Yeah, it's like, I've drove down to Stockton. It's like 45 minutes to an hour away. So they could really just play in the G League one day and then still practice with the team. So they're not really out the loop. Whereas like in years past, they had to like, you remember Duke Dujon? How they sent him to Reno, called him back, then said never mind, go back to Reno, and then it was like a snowstorm or something like that, and then he got stuck on the way to Reno, and then had to come back to Sacramento. Oh, they did. Oh, Duke Dujon dirty.
Yeah, it's nice that it's actually close too now.
Yeah, I wanted to. If the Kings send players down there, I might actually like pull up and watch a game because I wanted to go.
It's probably really easy to get in there.
It is, and the tickets are cheap. Like that game with Bagley. I mean, with Giles, I would have loved to go down there. I think I had something going on that day, but it would have been cool. Like when he went down there, Vladdy was there, Doug Christie was there. I think Frank Mason showed up. A lot of the Kings players actually went down there to watch him play, and I thought that was really cool. You know, it kind of shows the camaraderie on the team. So I really liked where the future is heading with us. Willie Cauley-Stein watch every often. I'm going to bring up Willie and compared how he did and what our expectations for him is. And after that game, we probably could have beat them or had a chance to beat them if we would have gotten a particular rebound. There was a possession where we let the Warriors have 3 offensive rebounds while Willie Cauley-Stein was on the floor. Stuff like that can't happen.
No.
You can't pay somebody a huge max contract when stuff like that happens. Right now, I'm looking at Willie, I'm like anywhere from like 33, like a $36 million contract to like a $48 million contract is probably where he is.
4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 4 years at $9 million to 4 years at $12 million. That's pretty much where like I'm like, as of right now, that's where I evaluate him at. If he,
I agree. I don't think he deserves $20 million a year.
Oh my gosh, if he gets $20 million a year, bro, that's gonna set us back. Like,
yeah, it is
so much. And the only way I'm giving Willie $20 million a year is we make the playoffs and he averages 17 and 11 for the rest of the season and 2 blocks. But like, I even if he did do that, I'd be like, nah. That's the only way that I'll be like, okay, Vladdy, you didn't make a mistake. But I'm afraid that Vladdy is gonna do something crazy.
It is good old Vladdy.
I feel like we're starting to get consistent, and Vladdy's like, I don't know about this, man. Let's get back to normal. All right, let's max out Willie, fire Jaeger. Did you hear about that firing Jaeger thing?
Yeah, that was crazy. Man.
I don't
know what they were talking about.
That came out of nowhere, and I was like, whoa, what? This is the and you know what the scariest thing about it was? It was the Memphis. It was during that Memphis game. And if you remember, like 3 years ago, it was that Memphis game
that traded DeMarcus.
It was where they fired Malone.
Oh,
so it was like the same thing. We lost in Memphis. DeMarcus got sick, and they fired Mike. They fired Mike Malone. He got like meningitis or something like that. Because
he went and took his shower post game. He just sat there.
It was because the tip-in. It was
the tip-in. It was the tip-in.
Yeah, they inbounded the ball. Ryan Highlands tipped the ball. Courtney Lee caught it and did a reverse layup and they won. But the refs shouldn't have gave them the win. So DeMarcus was sitting in there. He's like, man, dang, man, we should be 10-5 right now. But we were 9-6, so DeMarcus stayed in the shower too long, and then he got sick, and then that was the season. And then they fired Malone.
That's right.
Yeah, that was what happened. So, and then they said when that report said they said Dave Jaeger was in the hot seat. I was like, no, we're gonna lose this game. Fox is gonna take a shower too long, get sick, and it's over. I thought that was gonna happen. I was so scared. It was just 3 years ago, deja vu, but
we made it though.
We made it. I think we're 10-10 right now.
That's pretty good.
That's fine with me. I feel like I want us to win. If we play, we should win 35 plus this year.
I'm gonna shoot for 20.
20?
Dude, I'm just gonna set the bar low. Okay.
Come on, 20? You think we're only gonna win 10 more games the rest of the season?
21.
Bro, come on, man. Come on, man. We haven't even played the Suns yet.
Hey, I'm not going to get my hopes super high for this season.
I know what you're saying. I feel like My hopes are already too high. I just feel like with Fox playing the way he can play, Buddy playing well, and Shump playing defense.
No, I love it. It's just I don't want to.
You
I
are
don't want to be crushed, dude.
You're smart to be a Kings fan. You're smart. You don't get your hopes up. I just honestly, this is what it is. Last year I didn't really watch any games because I was conflicted because I wanted a top pick, but I couldn't. It was hard to watch a game and not want to win. So like I really didn't watch that many games because it just wasn't like. I watched enough to like get the progress of the teams, and I was like, okay, I like where Fox is. Buddy's Buddy. Justin Jackson needs help. I can't wait till Giles plays. Willie's out of control. You know, I saw enough. I saw that Scal was not who he thought he was. I saw that last year. But this year is actually fun because like every game I watch, I'm like, we have a chance to win, and I want them to win because we don't have a pick this year. So it's like
that's true.
Although, you know, our pick might not, if we keep playing well, our pick might not be so good. What are the chances that we flip Willie for our pick? Like,
we won't.
We hit Boston up and say, hey, what can we do to get our pick back? It's not gonna be like a top 20 pick now, top 15 pick. Do you really want that pick? And Boston's like, well, we'll take Willie and Yogi Ferrell off your hands for your pick back.
Dude, I forgot Yogi Ferrell was on our team.
Yeah, he's on a cheap deal too. I think if the trade deadline, Kufis, Yogi, and even Bjelica, Kufis, Yogi, Bjelica, and Shump, those could all be good trade assets. If we're not competing, like, you know, if we fall out the playoff race, which we will, we're gonna fall off the playoff race. I don't even expect us to make the playoffs. But say like we're like, you know, we have a losing record by the All-Star break. And, you know, teams are calling. I think people have seen Shump play. Like, he's auditioning for a playoff team right now. I don't know what his contract is. The only thing I think he's getting like $9 or $10 million a year. But there might be a team that could, you know, I think he's only has one more year left on his contract. So, but I know Kufis is expiring. I think Shump's expiring. But Jellica's on like a dope deal. He's like 3 years. Last year is a team option. Yogi Ferrell's on like a 2 year, $3 million deal. So those four guys, we might be able to dangle those guys or package them up for a late pick or something like that to a playoff team. And if Vladdy's smart, he should do that.
Yeah, but Vladdy's not that smart, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they need to get unqualified and uneducated into the front office of the Kings. That way we could help decide where this franchise is going.
I agree, dude. I'm ready to take the front office by storm. We will change the world.
How did you?
Oh wait, the Kings.
The Kings, but then the Kings would change the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we take over the Kings. We change the Kings. The Kings would change the basketball world. The basketball world has an effect on the entire world. Thus, we would change the world by taking over the Kings.
And the first step to doing that, bring back Simbular.
Oh, shit. I forgot about old giant man.
The Bollywood boy.
Oh, I thought I can't believe some of the things we did. I can't believe it. But I will say that the Memphis Grizzlies are balling. The Clippers are playing decent, and the Mavericks are playing decent. Those are three teams that unqualified and uneducated told you guys to look out for. We told y'all that in the summertime. We told you guys that. And now the Memphis is, I don't know if they still are, but they're the best team in the East, or in the West, I mean.
That's crazy, man.
We're
geniuses.
We said it, bro. We were like, you know, Mike Conley's coming back. They got those two.
We're always right. That's why.
We always right. We always right. And then the fact that I think the Kings are going to win 35 games, and you are giving the Kings 21 games, that means that they're going to win 56.
Yep.
So, hey, that is that. Okay, so that was a King spill. Is anything else in sports? You watched the Chiefs and the Rams game?
I watched the game. It was pretty crazy. I mean, that's all I really got to say about it. I only watched the very end of it.
Yeah.
But it looked pretty awesome. Just high scoring.
Yeah, it was a great game to watch. I mean, like each guy, like every quarter had a moment where you're like, oh man, this is going to be a test for Mahomes or Goff, and then they overcame that hurdle. Obviously, Goff overcame the last hurdle in the end, but it was still a great effort by Mahomes. I feel like he came back from the most. He had the most adversity throughout the game, but Goff won it in the end. Goff and the Rams won it. Everyone, it was just a good game, man. Like Hunt, Hill, all those guys. It's Kelsey, right? I keep on saying his name wrong. I say Cleese. I don't know why I say his name like that. But I like the Chiefs. I hope they win the Super Bowl. Psych. I need the Packers to win. Doubt that'll happen. But Packers or Saints. Those are the two teams. Packers, Saints, or Panthers. Those are the three teams I want to win. Screw the Chiefs, even though I like you guys. Definitely screw the Rams because you guys are in LA. And I would say screw the Raiders, but they don't need that much help to do that. They're doing that to themselves. Oh, Raiders, man. Baseball, who cares?
Yeah. I don't think baseball's even going anymore, dude.
Oh, for real? I thought they were
baseball's over, homie.
I thought they were in the playoffs or something like that.
Yep, that's done.
Whatever. Shows how much I care about baseball. Hockey, dude. We say that every year. Let's go to a hockey game.
Too much work, dude. I can't see the puck. No point.
That is kind of true. All right, scratch that. Hockey, we don't care. I think the Sharks are the closest arena to us, but it is what it is. What other sports we got? We hit basketball. Oh yeah, basketball. We hit that. Football hit that. Baseball hit that. Hockey.
I think we got them all covered.
Let's see. I'm trying to hit every topic while we still got time. TV. I haven't been watching that much TV lately, but
I don't know. I just watched this cooking series called The Final Table. It was pretty interesting.
Sounds so trash.
It was pretty trash. It was an American it was like to figure out the best chef in the world, like to sit at this final table of the top chefs of the world.
Oh yeah.
And they like had one from each country.
Did it have Gordon Ramsay?
This show was based in the United States. Like they're filming in LA, and an American dude won. So. Oh,
that's cheating. Obviously.
Yeah, it was whack.
Was Gordon Ramsay on this?
Nah.
Oh dang.
They had like legit chefs.
Oh, okay. I have been watching this show on Netflix called The Last Kingdom. It's like one of those shows from like 800, 980 in like the old English days. Talks about, when the English, I wouldn't even call them English people. Yeah, they're English, but it was before they was called England, and they were divided into like kingdoms. It's just about them getting screwed over by the Vikings.
Oh dang, that sounds pretty cool.
It's called Last Kingdom. Third season just came out. Like I think this was last Monday it came out. Kind of finished that. It's 3 seasons on Netflix. Pretty cool show. Definitely worth a watch. Also watch if you have time. Watch Vikings on the History Channel. That show is really dope. So those 2 shows. Also there's another show on Netflix called Norsemen. That show is just straight comedy. They just talk. That show is kind of crazy. But if you ever want a Viking fix, watch Last Kingdom, Vikings, and Norsemen. 3 good shows. One's comedy. Other 2 are more serious. And I loosely historical. Like they have some historical figures in there, but I wouldn't call them like straight from the history.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, no. He wasn't born yet. This is like straight like. This is like this is England's not even a full country yet. Like, you know what I mean? This is like back in the days. They're like, they don't have.
Like King Arthur.
Yeah, like that. Well, so King Arthur was the king of England. So this
that fool pulled the sword out the stone already.
Yeah. So this was before him. him.
Oh my damn!
This was back when Christians were Catholics, but they called themselves Christians.
That's too far back.
This is far back, bro. This is back in the days. So, but it's a good watch. Check it out if you get a chance.
I don't know if I'm so high on the Viking life, but I might have to check one of those out.
History. If you watch the Vikings, the characters are more charismatic because that's from like a major network, a major American network from the History Channel. You know, Viking and Last Kingdom is more. It's a good show, but it's not. It's less cinematic than the Vikings.
Yeah.
And then Norseman, that's just straight. That's just That's just like if somebody got a video camera and just made a movie.
I don't think I want to watch that one.
Yeah, it's funny though. There's funny parts. There's these two dudes were peeing in this guy's mouth.
God damn it.
It's like this dude was like in a dream, and this is Norseman. This dude was like in a dream, and he had like these girls around him, and then like they were pouring water into his mouth, and in the dream he's like, "Oh yeah." Then he wakes up, and there's these two Vikings just peeing in his mouth.
What in the world?
Yeah, that was crazy. And then they had this one scene. This show is crazy. They say things that are off the wall. They do things that are off the wall. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, but that show's crazy. Check it out. So those are my recommendations for the week. Vikings, The Last Kingdom, and Norsemen. And you recommended The Chef's Table.
Yep.
That's what it's called?
Final Table.
Final Table, and you just had a seizure again. Final Table, so we recommended four shows.
Final Table.
Final Table. So, Final Table, Norsemen, Vikings, and The Last Kingdom. Boom. Check those shows out. Wiggy, boom.
Certified by unqualified, uneducated.
Approved, yeah. They got the unqualified, uneducated stamp of approval. Bam. That's what we'll do. We're just going to start putting the unqualified and uneducated stamp of approval. Bam. And lastly, that is pretty much the show. You got anything else you want to talk about, Carl?
No, I think we covered a wide variety of topics here, and this is one of those lengthy ones.
Yeah, it was about an hour or so. Nice. It didn't feel like it.
No, it was a nice little combo.
Yeah, good episodes. So as always, thank you for tuning in to this episode. I think it's like episode 17 or 18, but we'll find out. You'll know when you click on it. But thanks for tuning in. Remember to subscribe to the iTunes channel, or actually on iTunes if it's possible. Please review and rate us. Just give us 5 stars. So. Yeah, just don't even play. Just 5 stars. Review us by just say it's a great show. You know, just lie. Subscribe, comment on the YouTube channel, Instagram. Just keep on following us on Instagram. We'll post stuff. We post stuff every other day or so. There's always something getting posted on the Instagram channel. So definitely check that out. Facebook channel. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The Facebook channel is just an extenuation of the Instagram channel. Whatever gets posted on Instagram gets posted on Facebook, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not lying anymore. Our Twitter channel is whack.
Twitter's hard.
Our Twitter channel is so whack. We got like 5 followers on Twitter, and it's like I think all 5 are Carl's friends. Like my friends don't even mess with the Twitter account, so I'm just being real. It's probably trash. And, I want to say this. Shout out to Carl's friends for effing with the Twitter channel. Because you guys are legit. Actually, let me pull up that Twitter channel. I want to shout you guys out.
Shout out.
I'm shouting you guys out. Hold on, man. I probably should have had this prepared earlier. But, it's all good. Because we got all
And to those who are following on SoundCloud, I would just recommend you go over to one of these other ways of listening.
Bro, I forgot all about you guys on SoundCloud, bro.
Just hop off SoundCloud. All
right. So I'm gonna shout out to people. So these are our 7 on. I believe so.
Read mine, dude.
I was the first one. Your name popped up. Shout out to Carl, bro. What's up? Yo, shout out, man. Let me send these shout outs to our people that's following us. All right, first we got Laura Grider.
What the?
Shout out to you. Thanks for following us.
Yeah, shout out, Laura. Thanks for the follow.
Shout out to Ziggurat Champion.
I feel like that one of these is Harrison.
Shout out to you, Ziggurat Champion. You are a champ, bro. Shout out to Andy. Thanks for the follow. Shout out to Cameron. Yep. Yep. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to G.
These are all my friends.
They are.
That is Harrison too. This is just all my. Oh, War Salami's on here.
Yeah, well, shout out Smash. Shout out Warsami. But he don't count because he's a recurring guest on the show, so he barely counts. But I just want to say shout out to you guys for following the Twitter channel. You guys are what makes our Twitter channel great. And I see Zigger. How do you say that? Zigger.
Just call him Harrison, man. I don't even know how to say that.
Harrison, you the realest one because you always retweeting our posts, man. Don't think that goes unnoticed. You the man, bruh. You the man.
Yeah, shout out Harrison, man. Shout out, man.
Some of you guys need to step your game up. I'm just saying. Especially you, Smash. Smash and trash.
We have 4 people following our Twitter. 5 people.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, pretty much. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
whatever, bro.
It is what it is. It's what it is. When we blow up, we'll will be a colorful story that we tell people.
I'm gonna screenshot our followers right now so we know who our OGs were.
Screenshot these guys because these guys are gonna get something.
We ain't never gonna forget.
I'm telling you, I keep on saying this, but those shirts are coming.
Oh my gosh!
And you guys are getting those shirts. Oh yeah, and then also another award, the person who comments the most on our YouTube videos. Shout out to AJ.
Oh god.
He's always commenting on our YouTube channel. He keeps the YouTube discourse going strong. I don't know if they're always beneficial to the channel, but at this point in the game, we take whatever we can. And shout out to you, AJ. I think let's look at some of his top comments. Let's see. Let me see. Where's the man? YouTube used to be easier to find stuff like this. Oh, okay. This one's great. Old news.
Quality comment.
I want merch. We do too. And then this one was just a link to another video. So I don't know if he wanted us to review this video. Actually, it's a song. We should actually review the song one day.
Maybe.
You know what, AJ? For you, we're gonna review that song.
Don't get your hopes up.
Shout out to you, AJ.
Don't get your hopes up, AJ.
So, but we got a bunch of followers on YouTube. We got like 20 followers on YouTube. So I was gonna say,
doing good.
Yeah. So if you combine the YouTube followers plus our 30 on Instagram, which probably are the same people, but we're just gonna say for semantics, we got 20 YouTube followers, 30 on Instagram, 5 on Twitter, Facebook. We got another 27.
But these people double up.
They double up, but the viewers don't have to know.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they know now. They double up in the sense that I can't even lie. They just double up. All right. So we got about 30 followers all together. But that slowly increases because you know what? When we first started this thing, we only had 1.
That's right.
So, bam. And in closing, stay unqualified, live uneducated, and we're out.